Hello, everybody. Hello. Na 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 na. Okay, so we have Stitch and Squirrel with us, and we're going to read a couple stories about squirrels, some silly squirrels. So they're going to sit over here off to the side, and so I can do the story time with you. Okay, so you guys move over here. Okay, I'll put you right here, and you guys can come back afterwards. Okay. So our first story is called The Secret Life of Squirrels. Ooh, that's a cool little mailbox. Secret Life of Squirrels. Let's find out what it says. Oh, look at the squirrel. He's got a little house he's cleaning up. It's by Nancy Rose, is the author. Mr. Peanuts. That's the name of the squirrel. His name is Mr. Peanuts. That's Mr. Peanuts. Oh, Mr. Peanuts is Squirrel's uncle. Oh, really? He's your uncle for real? Yeah? He is. Okay, I believe you. Okay, I believe you. Okay, you go back. Okay, thank you. Okay, so he's his uncle. Most squirrels spend their days gathering nuts and climbing trees. Not Mr. Peanuts. He is a rather unusual squirrel. Mr. Peanuts enjoys activities such as cooking on his tiny grill. His hot dogs are very, very delicious. Do you like hot dogs? I like hot dogs. Look at him. He's got a little grill he's cooking on. Silly, silly, silly. Mr. Peanuts. You know what I like to do with my hot dogs? I like macaroni and cheese. My mom used to make this when I was a little kid. I cut my hot dogs really, really small. I like my hot dogs fried. I cut them really small pieces. Then I mix them in with my macaroni and cheese. Then I'll add some mustard, sometimes a little bit of ketchup. And I mix it all up, and I love that. Mr. Peanuts plays the piano beautifully. His favorite piece? Moonlight. Sonia. Most squirrels would find that the piece quite difficult to play, but not for Mr. Peanuts. But again, most squirrels don't play the piano as good as Mr. Peanuts. Oh, look at that. He's playing the piano. Mr. Peanuts likes to read. Oh, I love to read too. His favorite books are A Tale of Two Cities and Good Night, Nut. He especially likes to read aloud. You may have heard him chattering in your backyard. There he is with all of his books. Oh, looks like he's sleeping. Doesn't look like Mr. Peanuts is reading. It looks like he's sleeping. Mr. Peanut has a busy and mostly happy life. But once in a while, he feels lonely. Oh, he's drinking his drink. Being a clever squirrel, Mr. Peanut has an idea. He sits down and writes a letter using his very best penmanship. That's why we practice writing all the time, so we have good penmanship. The more we practice our letters, so people can read our letters. If we're sloppy, nobody can read it. So we have to learn. That's why we learn to practice our name, so people will know our name. And he writes this letter. Dear Cousin Squirrel, please come for a visit. I promise you will have an excellent time. Sincerely, Mr. Peanuts. So he wrote this little letter inviting his cousin to come visit him. He mails the letter the very next day. Then he waits and waits and waits. Some more. Look at him. He's mailing the letter. That's from the cover of our book. Look at that. Little tiny letter. He checks his mailbox every day, hoping for a reply. One day he finds a letter waiting for him, and it reads, Dear Mr. Peanuts, my favorite cuz, thanks for the letter. It's been too long. Can't wait to see what you're up to these days. I'll be there soon. Cheers, Cousin Squirrel. Oh, Mr. Peanut smiles as he reads the tiny letter over and over. He's so excited. Cousin Squirrel's coming to visit. Then he gets right to work. He wants to make sure everything is perfect for his cousin's visit. He's got to clean up and get everything ready. You know, when we have company, we have to clean up the house for our company. So that was the letter he got back. Oh, he's all excited and happy. He's got to go clean up if he's going to have company. Mr. Peanuts dusts and cleans. He even vacuums under the rug. Oh, he does laundry, chattering to himself as he works. He is the tidiest squirrel around, and certainly the only one with a washer and dryer. So here he is, cleaning up and vacuuming, fixing everything. Oh, he's washing his clothes. Mr. Peanuts makes up his cousin's bed just so. With the sheets tucked in tight, he wants him to have a good night's sleep. So he's getting ready for gets his guest room ready. He bakes his most delicious hazelnut chocolate cake. Oh, that must be very good. He tastes the batter just to be sure it's sweet enough. Randall's mom's a baker. I wonder if she's made anything with hazelnut chocolate before. So he's making the bed, getting the bed ready for his cousin. There he is baking, getting things ready. Mr. Peanut takes a bath with his rubber ducky. A squirrel can never be too clean. He even brushes his whiskers and his teeth. Just look at that handsome squirrel in the mirror. Ha ha ha. He's being silly. Okay, so he's going to take a bath with his little ducky. Brushing his teeth and his whiskers. Every day we should brush our teeth and take a bath. Yes. Finally, Cousin Squirrel arrives. Hurrah! He is just in time for breakfast. Mr. Peanuts and Cousin Squirrel both love pancakes. Mrs. Coo makes pancakes for me almost once a week. This week, I got French toast instead. But usually Wednesdays, she makes me pancakes. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Later, the two squirrels go for a wagon ride. Mr. Peanut soon learns that two squirrels travel faster than one. Oh, they're there having their pancakes. His cousins there came to visit. And now, they're in the wagon going for a ride. You know why the wagon goes by faster with two? Because it's heavier. The heavier your wagon is, the faster you go. Yeah, it's science. Mr. Peanut teaches Cousin Squirrel how to play chess. Cousin Squirrel learns quickly. It is more fun to play chess with a friend, thinks Mr. Peanuts, even if you don't always win. So it's always fun to play games with somebody. It's more fun to play with somebody than just by yourself. Even if you don't always win the game, it's still fun to play. Here's a beautiful day, so they pack a picnic. Ooh, I like going on picnics. Cousin Squirrel makes his peanut butter sandwiches. That's what I'm having for lunch today. Oh, shh, don't tell anybody. With an extra layer of crunchy peanuts. Mr. Peanut has never thought to try that. It tastes scrumptious. That means yummy and good. Scrumptious. Yeah, I like creamy, smooth peanut. I don't like crunchy peanut butter. Peter Pan's my favorite. Oh, here they are. Their little picnic together. Aww. That night, they build a campfire and scare each other with ghost stories, including the old haunted tree and the one-eyed owl. Woo, woo. You can't tell yourself a ghost story, thanks, Mr. Peanuts. You need a friend to tell a story. It's no fun telling yourself a story because you already know it. They made a little tent. They have a little picnic table and a tent. Oh! The next day, they go out for ice cream. My favorite ice cream is banana and chocolate. What's your favorite ice cream? I bet it's chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla. Mr. Peanut has this unusual scoop of peanut brittle. Cousin Squirrel tries a flavor of the month. Buttery salted pecan. Ooh. They are getting ice cream. Whoa. Mr. Peanuts and Cousin Squirrel are two rather unusual squirrels who have a wonderful time together. They're eating the cake. Remember, he made the hazelnut chocolate cake for his cousin. Having a friend makes everything twice as fun. It's fun sometimes to do things by yourself, but if you have a friend with you, it's more fun. So they're eating their cake. And look, it's acorns, and it's the shape of a heart. Aww. Remember acorn? That is a long A sound, long A, acorn. Wow. And that's it, the end. Awesome. Here's a picture of the lady who made the squirrel. She takes pictures with the squirrel. And here's some things that she did. Here's her and her squirrel. And here's some pictures that they take. She takes photos of her little pet squirrel for her story time. Let's see if you can see that. Wow. Cool. That's very neat by Nancy Rose. Okay. Let's read this one really fast. All nuts. Rob McClurkan. This is about a little greedy little squirrel who always keeps wanting more, more, more. All nuts. He's a squirrel, so he loves nuts. Acorns are their favorite. Okay, he's gathering all these acorns. Look at all of them. He's got a whole bunch of them. Taking them back to his house. Every fall, Squirrel would collect acorns. Oops. Squirrel loved acorns. He would roast them, he would toast them, he would grill them, he would chill them. He loved acorns, Squirrel did. Made all kinds of recipes with them. Chilled them is when they put them in the freezer and get them cold. Every fall, Squirrel would collect acorns. One day, he saw the most delicious looking acorn he had ever seen. He had to have it. Oh, it was the best acorn he had ever seen. Look. He's got all these acorns already. Look at all those acorns. He sees one more falling. He's got to get that one. He pushed, he shoved until it finally fit. He got them all in his house. But then he saw another one fall. Oh my goodness, another one. He must have that one. Kaboom! Oh, nuts. They all fell out. He pushed too many in. Poor squirrel, all of his acorns were gone. Then he heard it. It was his prize acorn bouncing down the street. Hey, come back here. Boingy, 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 boingy. He's got to get his acorn. Boingy, boingy, boingy. It's bouncing around. If he didn't try to get that one last acorn and shove it in his house, then he would have had room and they would have all squeezed out. Grabbing his sneakers, Squirrel ran after the acorn as fast as he could. Oh, what color is his shoes? Look at those. What color is that? That's red. He's got red, fast shoes on. He's trying to get that acorn. Until he lost a shoe. Oh, nuts! So Squirrel jumped into a taxi. Follow that acorn. His shoe came off. Oh, there's his shoe that fell off. Okay, he got on the taxi. Follow that acorn. But the taxi ran out of gas. Oh, nuts! Luckily, on the same corner was a pogo stick. I have you now. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Oh no, it ran out of gas. Oh, he found a pogo stick. He's bouncing on it. Oh, he almost has it. He's so close to the acorn. But the truck brought him all... Oh, wrong thing. Wrong page. Not as lucky Squirrel bounced right into a manhole in the ground. Oh, nuts. A truck was passing by, so Squirrel grabbed hold of it. Who's he calling a nut? So he was bouncing and he fell right in there and he missed the acorn. Found into the dark where he jumped back out and got on the back of a truck. There's somebody else down there with him. But the truck brought him all the way to Bucksnort, Tennessee. That's further than the acorn. Oh, nuts! From there, he rode a dog that chased its tail. He hopped into a boat that sprang a leak. He jumped on a horse that threw him off. All these different things trying to get to his acorn. He's on the truck, then he's on the dog, then he's on the boat, then he's on the horse, still trying to get to that acorn. Silly squirrel. He hitched a ride on a little girl's bike. Then he ended up at a birthday party. I love you, hug attack. Oh, nuts, my turn. Hug. That's when he caught hold of a big red balloon. The balloon carried him high into the air. Where? So he's here on the girl's bike. Then he went to a birthday party, got stuck there, but he grabbed a balloon and he's flying high in the sky, trying to get to his acorn. But up high in the air, the balloon popped. Oh, nuts! And he fell to the ground, splat. And in that exact moment, the acorn rolled to a stop. The balloon popped, he's way up top. Then he falls to the ground and splat, but he was all right. He wasn't that high up. But the acorn rolled and stopped by all these other acorns. Oh my goodness! He found a whole bunch more. And he jumped in the pile. Oh, nuts. All these nuts are mine. Woohoo! Back home, Squirrel was finally about to dig into the most delicious-looking acorn ever. Then all of a sudden, a new, most delicious-looking acorn dropped from the sky. Here he is with all these acorns, getting ready to watch his favorite TV show. Then outside the window, he sees another acorn fall. And what happens? Oh, nuts. He leaves all the other acorns to try to get one more. He's being silly. He's always chasing another acorn. He should be happy with all the other acorns he has. Once he eats those, then he can go get another one. He's just being greedy. Maybe somebody else wants those other acorns. Save some for other people. Sometimes when people get a drink of water in the line and it's hot, and they just keep drinking, and it's dripping down their face, all over their shirt, I say, stop, save some for us. Save some water for us fishies. We're thirsty too. See, Squirrel needs to learn to share, not take so many. He's a silly squirrel. I hope you enjoyed these stories. Did you enjoy it? No. No. Okay, you're being silly, Squirrel. You're being silly. Okay, Stitch, say goodbye to everybody. Bye-bye, love you. Let's go find some nuts. Okay, they're so silly. Okay, guys, I love you guys. I'll see you guys later, okay? I hope you like story time. Get your work done. Then you can do lunchtime with me and Mrs. Coon. We're going to have peanut butter. But it's creamy peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Okay, bye. See you later. Love you. Bye-bye.